Hi, thank you so much for joining us and giving us your feedback on our behavioral health transformation. And so here at DHCS, we're super excited to have this opportunity to be rolling out all of this great policy around BHT and really value the feedback that you're going to provide us. And so we have been rolling out our policy in what we call modules. And so the module that you are providing feedback on today is just another step forward as we roll out the policy here in California. And so what we have for you today is we have one of our incredible team members, Karen Young, and what she's going to do is really just walk you through the actual IT solution here and just help you navigate it, learn, how you can utilize it, but also how you can provide your comments. And so with that, I am going to turn it on over to Karen and she'll take it away from here. Karen?
Oh, thank you so much, Marlise. Oh, hello, everyone. And I would like to introduce you to our brand new Behavioral Health Digitized Policy Manual. Now, this manual, goal of this manual is to make sure that we now have a single place for you to check all of the information about new policies coming up. And I'm super excited to show you some of the very cool things that we have going on. The very first thing that you see here is our homepage. So when you come to the policy manual, this is going to be the page that you see right off the bat. And one of the things that we're very excited about is we have multiple ways of you searching for information in a quick and streamlined fashion so you don't have to spend a whole bunch of time digging through a whole bunch of different policies. One of those ways of doing it is by actually clicking in our search bar up here. So you can click within that search bar and you can see, for example, if we type in policy, you can see that there are a number of different places where you can find that word policy and you can go directly to those results instead of doing a whole search that way. We also have the opportunity to have a Get Started button. So if you're not sure exactly what to do, you can click on the Get Started button and we'll walk you through the tool. As you scroll down a bit, you'll see that we have sections. And within these sections, you'll find our policy information. So as you click on each of those, they'll take you to a separate page. And you'll see some that have a little caret on the side. If you click on that, you'll see that there are subpages within those. And each of these sections and each of these subsections are clickable pages that'll take you directly to those pages. We'll see an example of one of those in just a moment. And so as you're going through the policy manual tool and as you're going through and finding all sorts of great information, if you want to give a public comment, always come back to this button here at the lower right-hand corner of your screen. You can click on Give Public Comments and a comment form will pop up for you. And this comment form gives you the option of giving us your name, the group you represent, your county, city, and organization, the section that you want to give comments on, the subsection you want to give a comment on, and if there are any comments, what your comments are, and your contact email. Now, there are some things that we have that are required that we want to know so we can be able to understand who's giving us the comments, but some things are kind of optional. So one thing we want to make sure that you do let us know is what group you represent. So please let us know where you're coming from, and please also specify the name of your county, city, or organization. We just want to make sure we understand who's giving us the great comments. Then also, as you continue to give all of your comments, if there's something that you would like to attach, we're going to ask you to email that attachment to us directly. And that email will go to bhtpolicyfeedback@dhcs.ca.gov. So if you have any attachments, please send it to us directly. And then we also would love to get your email. Again, we want to know who's sending us some really great stuff. Now, one thing we will ask you to do is if you're sending in multiple comments on a section, we are going to ask you to hit the send button after every comment. We want to make sure that we're capturing all of the information that we're getting from you. And if you navigate to another page or navigate off of this page before you send in your comments, unfortunately, it won't be saved. So please make sure to hit the send button every single time you are finished making a comment. Now let's get further into the policy manual. So this is section 2 of the Behavioral Health Transformation Policy Manual. Now you'll find that we have 3 subsections here, and all of those subsections are clickable. You'll find that in the tool, everything that is clickable is open and available for comments. If you don't see it that it's clickable, it's not available just quite yet. We are continuing to build modules throughout the years moving forward. And so as we continue to build out modules, we're going to continue to roll them out. But right now, everything you see that's clickable is everything that you can go ahead and make comments on. You'll also see on the left-hand side, we have a table of contents on the side. So you can click through and you can see what we have on the side. And just like on our home page, you'll see that we have a caret here and we have some drop down. So if it's anything with this little symbol here, you can click on that and it'll drop down into subsections. We also have the ability to go back and forth through the bottom of your page. So you can scroll down to the bottom of the page and it'll take you to the previous page and the next page if you want to scroll through that way. And you'll see again on every single page, we have the option to give public comments. Now, one thing that is also very cool about giving public comments is we now have the ability for you to copy and paste sentences directly from policy. So you can go in and say if you wanted to give a public comment and you wanted to specifically give a comment about, say, maybe this first section here, you can copy and paste it directly into the comment form itself, meaning you don't have to type it all in. Also, make sure that you, again, specify what county and organization you belong to because you want to be able to have that context. Now, if you have any questions or if you have any sort of feedback about the policy manual itself, please, again, send all of your feedback to bhtpolicyfeedback@dhcs.ca.gov. That'll be where we're sitting here waiting for you to give us your comments and give us your feedback. We're really, really excited about being able to present this module to you. This is the first of many iterations of this tool, and we are excited to use your feedback to continue to shape this tool and to continue to shape policies moving forward. And with that, I am going to hand it back to Marlise to close us out.
Great. Thank you so much, Karen. And thank you for just making the time to provide your feedback on behavioral health transformation. As we know here in California, this is really a historical opportunity, but we need your help to make sure that we get it right. So thank you once again for just providing your feedback. And then also, I just want to say that this manual here that Karen just walked us through today, we will be making these chapters final. And some of that may have already happened, depending on when you're watching this video, but we're set for early 2025 for some of this to be rolling out. So this is just a new approach here at DHCS that we're utilizing in order to have all of the information that you need, whether you're a county or stakeholder or whatever kind of partner you are in this effort, that you'll be able to come here, and as we have new versions, that will be available for you as well. So once again, thank you so much for making the time to really be a part of this important effort, and we really thank you for your feedback. Thanks again. Take care.